Just a little collection of little things that I have been collecting, and usually bring these to the office, but right now they're waiting. I think I need to replace the battery on this. Hard for me to stay focused right now, but I am starting to wake up. So that's why I'm doing this vlog already. It's just some of my many prescription medications. I am organizing what I currently have on my flashlights. But this is just a sneak peek, I guess. Got this at Menards. I don't remember how many lumens it was. 35 lumens maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll do a separate video once I gather enough of them. I don't remember where I got this Coast, but it's a nice little focused beam. The most common thread on my flashlights is that they mostly have just single batteries, which is what I prefer. I do have some brighter lumen ones, but they're generally bigger because when I buy flashlights, I'm not really going for a name brand or buying them online, so I'm kind of limited. Some dollar store leaders. I don't remember the strength, but they are not as good as these hard candy ones for my laptop. But they are great for everything else, just not the laptop. Little button compass I got in an Adventure Medical Kit. It's accurate. Is it accurate? Yeah, it's accurate. Still pointing north. As I get older, definitely. I make a horrible product reviewer because I pretty much either like it or don't. And so today will be a review of the Creme de Menthe Andes Snap Bar. Yeah. First, we're going to need our special knife for cutting chocolate. We'll use this one. First thing I notice is the thickness of these. If you are familiar with the originals, they're mighty thin. This one's mighty thick. And the taste is like taking 3 or 4 of the old ones and stacking them together. So, just as you would expect a thick, thin mint to taste. I don't think these should be called thin mints. They say Snap Bar. They're like thick mints. But they're good. So I will give this a thumbs up. I got this one at Dillon's in the checkout. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think $1. Maybe more. $1.19. My day off, and part of me wants to get up, but part of me wants to take advantage of not having to work. So that being said, just thought I'd do a little vlogging. This vlog will have some of my older clips that I made on previous days, and for some reason I put them on this phone, so might as well finish it out. This phone is what I want to use for just vlogging, and that way everything stays together. But it's my old LG. I think it's a Rebel 3. But I use Straight Talk for the phone service. It doesn't have any data. It doesn't have any mobile service, just Wi-Fi. So luckily I have Wi-Fi here and on my current smartphone. So right now I'm playing an offline game, and I'm just basically letting it build up gold. Name of the game is Grow Castle. It's really fun, but I like it because I feel like I'm playing it, and at the end of the day, I can distribute the gold, and I can get online to update it and participate in guild things if I want, which I usually don't. So I love tart warmers. Had to wrap it in duct tape though because it was too bright at night. Got my little Thanos. Oh, I guess I'm not in frame. Tart warmer. Thanos. Little USB flash fan. Got it at Target. I think like $3. In the office, these are lifesavers. Instructions for my eye meds. I recently had some eye surgery. Wow, I'm just not focused right now. Oh, goodness. So, do you ever name your knives? Like, I've decided that, well, one, Schrade does not name their knives very well. But I named, my first knife that I actually named was my Ozark Trail Model 8607 pound. I named it Mercy, just because I wanted to. And this Schrade, I named it Beep, because it reminds me of a beeper when I put it on. And then my newest Schrade, I named it Yoshinai, which is Japanese for no mercy or unforgiving. So, diamond sharpening stone, various eye meds, snack, eat it dry. So, most of my flashlights are single, AA or AAAs. When I had a bunch of flashlights that took two batteries, whenever they would go out, I was like, I don't want to waste that power. So what I usually do is I save the batteries and I stick them in another flashlight that uses only one. Usually stick it in my window at night. Decoration, whatever. Just trying to get most of my use out of it. iMed case from a Walmart first aid kit. Johnson & Johnson. Extra used batteries. Kid's smartwatch that it's just a toy. It's not even charged right now, but I just play with it. It takes really cheap video. Maybe if I put more effort into my creative juices, I would incorporate that. But more various eye medications, eye drops or artificial tears. Back there is an extra backup pair of these hard candy readers. So, there you go. That's right now. This is on my nightstand. Even though in my previous video I showed where this one either chipped or rolled on some hard firewood when I was trying to chop it. I really like the design of the shape of the blade, and I'm fighting the urge to get another one because I know that's just how I am and I don't need another one. So luckily they only had one of these because I like this one too. But this one is going on my carpenter jeans on the strap on the left where the hammers hang. That's where this goes, and then this goes on my belt, as it's very comfortable. And also watched some YouTube videos this morning, Blade HQ. But that's what we're doing right now. Waiting for the caffeine to kick in. A YouTube clip where they took a cheap multi-tool and loosened it up as far as they added WD-40 in about 15 minutes. I imagine working it, and was able to make it flip like a balisong. So I'm taking this Sheffield multi-tool, which is basically exact copy or the other way around of the Ozark Trail multi-tool $5 one. The only difference between the two are these cutouts on the handle. Otherwise, all the tools are the same, including the can opener. So I'm going to use this one and work it enough to where it's loose enough to flip it like a balisong, and that'll make for a great fidget toy. Ow! Still working on it. Well, I've been saying Rolex for the past couple days, off and on throughout the day, and YouTube definitely is not listening. Must be a Facebook thing. But I do know that YouTube is pulling information from Google, because I do a simple Google search for something and I get product suggestions. So there you go. Wolf, the motorcycle, are the two actually one? I stay sharp. For me, you break down one cardboard box, you've already lost the piece. Absolutely, they do. The problem is that, you know, it makes it convenient to pass through material, and they enjoy that element of it. Even if you're perfecting something, hollow grinds on them, they got little teeth. Doesn't matter what chainsaw, right? If you're having to clear brush or something like that, this does make sense, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.
Acid or something in apples that might do something like that, but that's what happened. That wasn't the whole reason. It just felt a little lightweight. It's $100 enough. I'm not going to spend have a $200 and $100 enough, and the scales are not going to add equal value.
It's so funny because you can see the burr, or the roll. I don't know the terminology, but when I was chopping with yesterday, but I just spent an hour batoning with this knife, and no other damage. And as far as sharpness goes, it's not as sharp as when I started, but it still cuts paper. So I'm pretty impressed. Definitely these rubber scales, the outsides there, don't hold up to pounding, but that's okay. We'll see where that goes. But other than that, now I have to fight the urge to buy a second backup one, because I always seem to do that. I don't need it, but I like this knife. So I like this knife for what I'm doing outside with my woodwork. I'm using Snapchat to record this. So this knife is my neck knife, and it does baton, but the limitations of the blade length. So this is a good neck knife, and will baton in a pinch. And then this one, that extra 1.25 really makes a difference for the woodworking that I'm doing. If I was like a bushcrafter or an outdoorsman, I would definitely have a different knife. But for my needs, this is a really good knife for the price.